Hello, my lovely earth signs. This reading is for April 5th to the 11th, 2021. This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I have pre-done it so that we can get going. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share, and also be sure to check out your other signs as well. So other signs in your chart may resonate with you better than this, and that's okay. Sometimes it's more your outward self, sometimes it's your love self, sometimes it's all the different aspects. Right, guys? So let's go ahead. We have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Six of Cups. So what this is saying, first of all, there's a lot of, you're in your head a lot. There's a lot of it could be communication, but I feel like it's a lot of conflict, just more inward. It could also, and as we move through, right, especially with the Six of Swords, you're sort of coming to terms with something, and it could have to do with communication, everything. So Ace of Swords, okay? Ace of Swords is that you're having some sort of a breakthrough, okay? You're getting victory, right? But it is still just an ace, so there still is lots of planning needed for this, okay? Then we move to the Four of Swords, and this is sort of like a restful contemplation, right? It's somebody's just like hanging out there, right? You've been through something, and it's funny, I've never noticed a stained glass window, but it's that somebody was begging somebody for something in the window. So maybe you feel like you've been giving so much energy to something, and you just decided to take a bit of a mental break, okay? And that's a good idea. We have the Seven, especially if that's what's happening. It's sort of above and over to the side. So it's about moving it from your main view and taking it and moving it to the side and shrinking it and making it smaller. So then we have the Seven of Swords, but they're in reverse. So this is more about you trying to make things right. And I don't think this could be with a person or with an issue, right? Maybe somebody was coming to you and begging, and you weren't very positive or receptive with it. But it's like you're trying to make something right, or you're breaking free from something. For some of you, and as we go clarifying with this, it could also be that you had sort of more of a mental challenge with this situation that happened. But remember, guys, you have the Ace of Swords. There's something new that's coming in. I actually think that this ace, when I'm going through, actually does come over here with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is, it could be going back to something in the past, okay? It could mean like it's a reunion, but it could also mean that that you're getting given gifts, or you could be giving somebody gifts. It depends on where your energy is. Now, I'm getting a bunch of stories, so let's just dive into the individual signs and see where this plays out, because you guys know this is an overall energy for all of the earth signs. So we're just going to see exactly how this plays out for you guys, okay? So let's start with Taurus, okay? So Taurus, we have the Justice in the upright, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. You have another ace in the upright. So this is definitely new beginnings. This is stability coming in. I feel like you're getting justice in a situation. And this King of Swords in reverse, this could be more of a manipulative energy. So that's what I see. I do believe that you're the one that sort of was getting sort of taken for a ride for something. But it is the King of Swords, so it is very much through, like there has been some unjust situation, and it's with communication, there's been some sort of conflict. Something's going on, okay? But there is justice, and it is going to take you to stability, to your Ace of Pentacles, okay? And with the Ace, it's the aces tend to do with money. Everybody always goes to money. I always like to say that it could also be towards health, and it could also be towards just some sort of sense of stability, right? Since you have so many swords out, and even justice, holding a sword and holding the scales, right? And then you have the swords. I see that this is finding stability in your mind. So you're doing something, you're completing something that's going to actually bring you sort of peace of mind. And this is a lot of air. And this pentacle, this is your energy. So you're coming and finding into your power. Okay, Taurus, so let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. So for my Virgos, we have the Queen of Swords. But it's in the upright, but still that's a lot of air. The Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles. So this is the Queen of Swords. So you are sort of owning it, like you're good with this. It's like you've dealt with this situation, whatever this is, and you're moving into the Ace of Swords, and maybe you're getting into, so the Queen is very intellectual, quick thinker, logical, right? And that brings a lot of stability for earth signs. Okay, so this is a good power to have. Again, and then it takes you to your Three of Pentacles, which is, again, it's that grounding. But this is also about teamwork. So I'm thinking that maybe you were, and it could be with family, friends, lovers, or work relationships, okay? But you're starting to learn to work together as a team, because I think finding, going into this contemplative state and being willing to make things right with whatever happened, okay? I don't want to dive too far into the past, okay? So it's something recent, though, or something that's been long-term, but you are moving ahead with it, and you are going in with some new ideas, and there are going to be gifts offered, or you're going back, right? You could be going back into, you know, since you've been making it right, you may leave it in the past and move ahead, right? This Queen is facing ahead. And the Wheel of Fortune says that you're moving ahead. So you're either moving ahead in that situation, right? Or you're starting a new situation, and this had to sort of come to an end. But no matter what, the wheel is turning in your favor, okay? So this is very good for you guys, okay, Virgo? So it's just, things are working the way that they should be. I think this is, the big thing is the, you willing to want to break free from whatever's holding you back, and that you want to make it right. Okay, so you have to want that, right? Like, and know what that is. So, and it looks here, I don't get the feeling that you're being given gifts. I get the feeling that you're either going back to correct it, or that whatever that back is actually offering you gifts. Or maybe you just working this out and wanting to make it right is a gift to whoever you're dealing with. Okay? And that goes for all the signs, because we're still up in this energy. Okay. So for my Capricorns, we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. So Capricorns, you guys have like shot ahead into some major fire energy. Now the Hierophant is Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. But it's also, you have the Knight of Wands, so you're forging ahead, right, into this energy, right? The Hierophant is, it's, you're going to be going against something with it, which is a social norm. You're forging ahead with it, right? And you're going to be having some success with it. You're going to be recognized for your work. You're going to have recognition and victory. And it could just be having some self-confidence after dealing with this. But whatever it is, you're dealing with it the right way. And then you have the King of Wands. Yeah, you're in your power. You don't have a lot of grounding here, though, except for the Hierophant being Taurus, which is an earth sign. You don't have very many pentacles. So just make sure that you don't let your power of the King of Wands, so it is about power and leadership, but just make sure you have your pentacles in check, because that is your energy too, that energy of stability. Okay, guys? So this looks really good for you, right? I'm interested to see what exactly this is. I get a feeling actually that this is actually like meaning sort of like two things. Okay, the Six of Cups. I feel like you are going back and dealing with something, but that there's some sort of gifts involved. Not, and it might be like there's somebody giving somebody else like a cup, and all the cups are filled with flowers. So who knows, maybe you're getting some flowers, or maybe somebody's giving you flowers. But there is this recognition, and there is this forging ahead. And yeah, just watch, because there's like, all of you have a very significant card involved. So Taurus has justice, right? Libra, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. And then Capricorns, you have the Hierophant, even though it's in reverse. So you're all being divinely guided through this process. Okay, let's go ahead and get a advice card for you guys for the week, April 5 to 11th, for my beautiful Earth Dragons. Again, please remember, well, to like and subscribe. That is way too many. Please share and love. And also check out, I put up, there's new moon readings coming out. It'll probably be a few days before the new moon, which is on the 11th of April. And there's also your April reading to help guide you. Now that's going to change, right, through the month, depending on if you follow what the cards do or if you go against, and you can change it, right? It's just here for guidance, okay? So, and some introspection, okay? Looking inward. Okay, there we go. So we have Dove. Take a leap of faith. That's what I get the feeling with this card. I get the feel like you're the one that has to offer kindness out, okay? Take a leap of faith. So let's go ahead and see what Dove is. And I'm going to read it to you guys. So Dove, the sacred dove, serves as a reminder that there is always hope, new possibilities, and miracles just waiting around the corner. Enjoy each day as an adventure and live each moment to the fullest. Take a leap of faith and trust where the universe is taking you. This is your time to seize your unlimited potential and embrace yourself for new beginnings, adventure, and joy. Mantra: I live in peace, accept miracles, and embrace new possibilities. I think that that's exactly what this is talking about, is you're making things right. I think you guys are totally taking a leap of faith. Okay, that's it. This is wonderful. Okay, guys, have a wonderful week. Please remember to like and subscribe and share and do all that wonderful things that show me love. I love this. Okay, my Earth Dragons, until next time.